Shalom. Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Howl, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well, and the salutation to the whole for elect. It's a brother Damawad with a quick video coming back again, all right? And let's get into these bunkers, man. And, we're going to get straight into it. The title of this video is going to be How Ye Rich Men, all right? How ye rich man, okay? Because it's going to be trouble, okay, for everybody, all right? Rich, poor, it don't matter, okay? The Lord is coming, all right? The Lord is coming, okay? And why the fuck would you try to hide if the Lord is coming? do anybody act obvious? They don't care because these motherfuckers is evil. They down with the devil. So they trying to prep too. How the hell you gonna prep from the Lord? He made every nook and cranny. How you gonna hide from him? Anyway, so yeah. That started off in James. James 5:1. Am I overlooking it? What's going on? Bro, I promise, bro, that'd be high. James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that should come upon you. Okay, and we're gonna get all these in the NLT as well. So let's see what it say. Look here, you rich people, weep and groan with anguish, because of all the terrible troubles ahead of you. All right, because we know that the rich man is the ones who make the laws. Okay, they're the reason why we in any situation that we in. All right, they're the ones who really capitalize on the people. They're the ones who capitalize on the earth. All right, they're the ones who bring money together to further wicked adventures. Okay, that's all they do. All right, they only bring their money together to further enslave you or to further gain control. They do not, I repeat, they do not come together to relieve stress from the everyday average slave of theirs. Okay, and that's everybody, including anybody with a birth certificate, social security card, or a job. Okay, all right. Verse 2, it says, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth eating. Okay, so let's get a translation of that. In the NLT, it says, your wealth is rotting away and your fine clothes are moth-eaten rags. All right. In this video, you're going to see how they set up these bunkers, okay, to have any and everything in them. All right. James 5:3, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them should be a witness against you, and should eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. All right. And again, everybody can feel it that this is the end. All right. These the last days. All right. Wickedness has abound. All right. But in NLT, James 5:3, it says, your gold and silver have become worthless. The very wealth you are counting on will eat away at your flesh like fire. This treasure you have accumulated will stand as evidence against you on the day of judgment. You see? You see? You see? Because in this video, it's the rich, it's the billionaires bunkers. Okay. And these same people with this type of money All right, they don't understand that that's proof that they the ones who've been stealing, willing, and dealing on the earth. All right, they didn't get none of that money by legitimate means. Even when you talk about Bill Gates, all right, the guy who created the internet should be way more richer than the guy who made copies of a fucking computer. Okay, because I'm pretty sure the guy who made the internet probably had a big idea for a computer that can actually get there faster as well. Okay, because anything these so-called white people put their face on when it come to inventions, 9 times out of 10 they have killed somebody for it. All right, it's not their inventions. Only thing so-called white man Esau Edom invent is a new way to kill niggas or a new way to kill people. All right, they don't invest in real things to really help out the people. All right, never been them. White people are not inventors. Okay, James 5:4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud. All right, and they don't never let the people who really built this place, all right, get any um, rest over here. Okay, all right. Even if you do something very lucrative for the so-called white man, you got to continue on to do it. All right, to live in that type of comfort. Kept back fraud crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped in the which have reaped are enter into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Okay, all right. So all the tragic dealings you done had with the Israelites throughout the past, with all the inventors throughout the past, all right. The Lord know that you got them by fraud. You got it by fraud. This goddamn devil is known to get close with people with money, sabotage them, marry into their family, one or the two to get somewhere to where they could transfer their wealth to them. Okay, and what greater prime example than the movie that just came out going into those Indians in Salaki, not Indians, but I think they was Reubenites over there in Oklahoma, the Oshore family or Osage family, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a prime example how this devil rolled. Okay, that's a prime example how the devil rolled. Soon the Indian family found out that they had oil on the land, and that reminded me of that show too, the Beverly Hillbillies. The Beverly Hillbillies, I believe that's the name of it, because that's supposedly been that story that they was on some land that had struck with oil and they became millionaires overnight, but they were some bottom feeder ass white people. That's exactly what they were doing in the Osage family murder. But long story short, the fucking one white dude calculated a whole plan that ended up wiping out a whole family. I'm talking about 20 people plus just to get one of his sons' name on the title of their land so they can get the money from the oil. All right. This is what this goddamn devil has done. So anything that you see now with the people that's on top, all right, their family before them had to do some horrendous things, all right, dealings and killings of Israelites to get them to this point. All right. So the Lord know that you're not about to escape, man. All right. 9 times 10, if you got that type of money to buy that type of bunker, you had to do a lot of shit on the wrong to get it. All right. And a lot of that is generational wealth. So they still got the blood on it. It's just passing down. All right. Ye have lived in pleasure on earth and been wanton. You have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. All right. Now let's see what that say in the NLT. It says, you have spent your years on earth in luxury, satisfying your every desire. You have fattened yourselves for the day of slaughter, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, hey, I don't give a damn how rich you is, man. You're not about to be able to escape this. You have condemned and killed the just, and he does not resist you. All right, yeah, man. They always take advantage. All right, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, that's why they study getting richer. All right, but here we go with the video.
Now, billionaires have many obsessions. Supercars, ice baths, exotic animals, you name it, and billionaires usually have it. But of late, they seem to have a new obsession. Bunkers. The top 1% are building bunkers. Mark Zuckerberg is constructing one in Hawaii, and it's worth $270 million. $270 million. It's almost like a status symbol now. But why do the super rich need bunkers? Are they trying to survive a war? Maybe another pandemic? Or an apocalypse? Do they know something that we do not? Our next report tells you.
Blast-resistant doors, equipped with its own food and energy supplies. This is a 5,000 square foot shelter located underground in Hawaii. The price tag of the project is $270 million. If you want to survive an apocalypse, this is the place to be. Who does this belong to? Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg. The billionaire is building a bunker, and he isn't the only one. Former PayPal CEO Peter Thiel tried to build one in New Zealand. Bill Gates has plenty of underground security areas, apparently one under each of his homes. Of course, these are the higher-end ones, but you could get yourself a basic one for $500,000. It's almost like buying an expensive car. And for billionaires, it's a good way to use some loose change. But where are they building them? Apparently all over the world. But a popular choice seems to be New Zealand. It's attributed to its secluded location, which brings us to the boom in the companies building these survival shelters. Some of them are just basic shelters. They are underground, they have all the essentials, you can survive there for a few weeks. But a handful of them...
You see? Why would... Now, one would have to ask themselves, why would these people be building this while simultaneously we see these nations with no apparent real reason, okay, to be pushing for war, you know, and they'll do this while telling you, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen. How can you not see that these people are fucking evil, man, that they're liars? You know, but the average everyday person, they're not worried about this. They're worried about their TikTok accounts. They're worried about how many likes they got. They worried about if they can get paid off of sitting in front of a camera, man. All right. All right. So the Lord has everybody exactly where he want them to be. All right. Because we know that he said, what, I'm going to come like a thief in the night, man. All right. And when he come, he ain't talking about he going to pop up on earth ready to give out hugs and love. No, that ain't what he coming with. All right. He coming to catch you while you in the middle of doing whatever you doing. All right. And guess what? 1 minute you here, baby, and then you gone. And that's what he gonna do. All right. All right. To the majority of the people left here on earth. All right. He about to hand out, man. Listen, ass whoopings after ass whoopings, bro. All right. All right. But let's get this in the NLT real quick. Let's go to Michael real quick. Micah 2 and 3, and we're going to read it in NLT. Let's see what it says. It says, but this is what the Lord says. I will reward your evil with evil. You won't be able to pull your neck out of the noose. You will no longer walk around proudly, for it will be terrible. For it will be a terrible time. All right. And these goddamn devils know that. Why you think they're prepping? They're prepping while at the same time they sold you guys on the dream. They know what's going on. The elites know that they're evil. The elites has to participate in rituals to keep their power, okay, on earth, to keep the people dull. Okay, that's how they stay in power. But they need people to push the evil. That's the everyday regular people. While simultaneously they know that they're pissing off God and he's on his way back to send his son to do a lot of killing. So they're trying to hide from it. While at the same time they're telling you ain't nothing wrong with the things that you're doing. This goddamn devil, boy. I'm talking about the Lord created a cold motherfucker, man, when he made them so-called white people, man. I'm talking about they are the perfect evil. They are just slicker than slime, bro. Real talk, they are slicker than slime, bro. They are slicker than slime, bro. But just like the scripture say, you won't be able to get up out of this one, Esau. So Esau Edom, you won't be able to get up out of this one, man. All right, you're gonna have to eat this one, okay? And then, right, Micah 2:10 in the NLT, it says, "Up, be gone. This is no longer your land and home, for you have filled it with sin and ruined it completely." And that's what they did. That is beautiful, bro. That's what they did to America. That's what they did to America. In front of you, it should be a paradise. Behind it should be the flames. All right, that's how it was coming over to America when our brothers and sisters was over here. It was beautiful. Then soon the fucking white man touched down over here in America, he done turned this motherfucker to a wilderness. All right, the water's green everywhere you look. Okay, these people have sucked all the the living life source out of America, man. All right, it don't have the same air, it don't have the same feel. It don't it's through. All right. All right, but at the same time, while this devil is prepping for the wickedness that he know that he have had the people to commit against the Lord, he's prepping. While at the same time, you got them niggas is trying to make this place your motherfucking resting home. You got some Israelite groups talking about building and shit, building in Atlanta. Like Atlanta ain't about to get wiped clean. Like Atlanta ain't a part of America. This shit is ridiculous, bro. All right, man, but it's all about design because the ones that's caught up in that mind frame, the Lord don't want you anyway. All right, that's just the God honest truth. All right, So the water Yahweh Shah for this knowledge. All right, and his wisdom and his understanding. All right, but this is what's in their hearts when you really get down to the jits of it. Okay, but let's keep it going real quick. I ain't want to make this video too long. Revelation 6:13, it says, "And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind." All right, and we know that them stars mean what? Them nuclear warheads. Okay, all right, and they fell on earth because they're going to fall back into the atmosphere. They're going to fall back into the into the atmosphere because they're going to have to. When they get shot out the silos, they're going to leave out the atmosphere. And when they get over here close to America, they're going to drop back down, okay, in the atmosphere. All right. And it says, verse 14, "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it's rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place." Yeah, man. That's like when they first make impact and contact. When everything first started raising up, you always see that nuclear cloud. All right. And here, all right, John was describing it as a scroll sideways being rolled up. Okay. Verse 15, it says, "And the kings of the earth and the great man and the rich man," you see, the rich man came up again, "and the chief captains and the mighty man and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains." Okay, now that should let you know that a lot of these armies, a lot of these army people, all right, they're not going to tell the regular population, but they already have spots in certain bunkers. Okay, that's why they're not going to give you no heads up. That's why they're going along with whatever these elites say, because the elites promised them and their family, all right, a spot in the bunker. But who's to say that you're going to make it to it? All right, and who's to say that that's even beneficial? Okay, what's the point of staying alive for 3 months just to still die? Okay, all right, to go against the Lord, that's not a good deal. All right, verse 16, which is the point. and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. All right, because that's really what the elites know what's coming. That's why they're building the bunkers. All right. Revelation 6:16 in the NLT. And they cried to the mountains and to the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of the one who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb, man. All right. All right. Because they know what's about to transpire, man. All right. They know what's up. They know what's up. They know what's up. So them same bunkers that you hiding in, them same bunkers that the goddamn elites is building, all right, is going to be most of them tombstone, grave tomb, however you want to say it, but they going to die in the motherfuckers. They're going to die in the motherfuckers. You're not about to make it, all right, unless you're a top elite, and then the Lord is going to give us power to come get your ass, all right. Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, should the sun be darkened and the moon should not give her light. Why? Because that same nuclear missile cloud, all right, all that dust, all right, is going to block out the sun, all right. And the stars shall fall from heaven and the powers of the heavens should be shaken, okay. And we went over that. The stars falling from heaven, those are nuclear missiles. All right, the warheads. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. All right, that's the Lord coming back in the chariots. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with great power and glory. What he say? I shall not meet thee as a man. Okay, so we're going to see the Son of Man, all right, in his true form. All right, verse 31, it says, and he should send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they should gather his elect from the four winds from one end of heaven to the other. All right. So right before this, these nuclear missiles really start touching, especially over here in America, he's going to gather his elect, all right, through those same spaceships, through those same clouds. Okay. So that's all bunker. That's all bunker. All right. We're not counting on no goddamn bunker made by no motherfucking man. All right. Because what's coming is going to be more than what man, it's going to be way above the so-called man pay grade, man. All right. Oh, yeah. And just to finish it off real quick, because right here is going into how exactly what's going on now is going to seem like that even into the day to when this happens. Okay. Matthew 24:36. We're going to start there. But the day and hour no man knoweth, no, not the angels in heaven, but the Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so should also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. So, yeah, people are going to think that there's nothing about to happen. People are going to look at life as an everyday thing. It's going to look like it's another day of everyday living. Then all of a sudden, all right, hell is going to break loose. OK, but with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash Shadawan.